Streaming. Why isn't this thing working? What is the issue again? Oh, unbelievable, unbelievable. Hang on. Shoot. What in the world? What is going on here? Sony camera. I could definitely do that. How come I was able to do it the other day and now I can't? Let me add. Please make it work. Oh, are you serious? Video capture card device, video capture device. Oh my goodness. What is it called? Yes. Can you do that? You're not working. Oh my God. No, create a new. What is that called? This is crazy. This is seriously, this is freaking ridiculous. I do not understand why this happens. What is that called now? FaceTime camera. Okay. There we go. So at least that is working. Good Lord. Watch out, Bunny. So this is useless one more time. Okay. All right, everybody. Bunny, you are making things very difficult for me, Bunny. I can't even sit over there. All right. Okay. Okay, there we are. All right. Can you all see me? Am I not live? What's going on over here? New stream, no. Dismiss. I'm not doing a new stream. We're not live. Oh. What the hell is going on over here? Why is it not streaming? Why is it not freaking streaming? New stream, what is this? It's a new stream? No, it's not a new stream. There we are. Okay. So now I assume you all can see me and hear me. Please give me a thumbs up if you can. Please give me a thumbs up, ladies, if you can see me and if you can hear me. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Give me a thumbs up. Okay, great. Because there was some issues, as you know, it's the weirdest thing. I'm so kind of over this. I just don't understand like why this happens. It is just crazy. Thank you, everybody. So I had fixed my other camera. I was using that OBS or Streamlabs. I was able to fix it, and now I go to start it again. There's a problem. It's ridiculous. There's seriously something there, and I had already called Sony camera and all. It's the same story every time, and it's very frustrating for me because it's like how much money I've spent on all this. I do have an appointment with the Streamlabs tech service to help me on 6th. So, okay, everybody, we're on. Thank you so much. So, there we are. So, yeah. All right, we're on. And I have my dog right here. Like, he's right here. This is where Bernie is. Oh, that doesn't help. He's right there, so I can't even move my chair back or do anything because we have some thunder and lightning here, and he's like terrified, and he's like, nah, I'm just going to scoot right over. So we have that going on. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I do apologize again for the delay. So frustrated with this fancy camera. I was able to fix it. That's what I don't get. When I'm not recording, when I'm not going live, I'm able to fix it and it works. The moment I hook it up and say, okay, I'm going live, I have a problem. So I don't know. Anyway, so here we go. So we'll do this really. I know I did a reading for Micah Miller, and I think I did have this JP Miller's date of birth, like the date he was born. But now, of course, I don't have it. I just have him as being born on May 1979, but it doesn't matter. So this whole video is about doing a what am I trying to say? Doing a update on where the case is and what's going on with the case and that sort of stuff, because there's a lot happening in the news. So I figured, why not do it? And of course, my friend, one of you, my subscribers, she's like, let's do it. Here's a funny thing. I was just talking to her before I started this, and I said, I am really not feeling it. And lo and behold, we have problems with this. So based on what's going on with the case, I believe something as the FBI raided his property and this, that, and all that, right? So let's take a general idea. And apparently his current squeeze or girlfriend, her name is, before I say anything, let me just preface this by saying this is for entertainment purposes only. These are my observations and my opinions. Do your own research, do your own due diligence, and form your own conclusions. And by the way, these are allegedly. So here we go. Weird energy, y'all. Weird energy. I don't know. Okay, here we go. And if I look like I just rolled out of bed, I actually did. I took it, not just now, I took a nap earlier in the afternoon. And I didn't make an effort to go get all dolled up, So here I am. Just wash my face and I'm like, yeah, let's go. John Paul Miller. Let's see what the energy is about John Paul Miller. Let's see what the energy is about John Paul Miller. Thank you. Oh, wrong spot. And of course, we have time to do other stuff. Yeah, he wants to be close, and thunder, and he doesn't do thunder, lightning, and rain. He doesn't. Hey, Bunny. Oh my God, Bunny. I don't know. Okay, baby. Okay. It's okay. I'm just trying to make some more space for you. There we go. There, how about that? We have Scorpio. So Micah was born on March 7, 1994, and she died on April 27th, 2024. Now for John Paul Miller, I have his month of birth as May 79. I don't have his date. And I try to look in my trash, where I do all the calculations. I have a little bin over here that I put everything, unless I throw it away. I couldn't find that sheet of paper. Then Suzanne L. Skinner, who's supposedly his girlfriend or wife or whatever, or significant other, she was born on Jan 30th, 1975. So watch out baby, oh my god, January 30th is going to leave her as an Aquarius, right? Now he is in May, so he could be a Taurus or Gemini, we don't know, because like I said, if you all know his date, month and year I have, but date of birth, let me know. And Micah is March 7th, so she is a Pisces. Yeah, Pisces. Okay. I have Uranus and Gemini. So again, I'm not doing a reading for Micah. I'm just seeing what the energy is around John Paul Miller to see what's going on with him. And he has the number 4, and 4th house, as we know, is emotions and home and family and all that stuff. Then we have Pluto. Oh, big changes coming his way. And then we have Capricorn. See, I said that he could be a Taurus or a Gemini. Guess what? I have Gemini here. So, interesting. Oh my God. If I keep looking down, it's because I'm worried if I move my chair, I literally roll it over Bernie. So, we have Aquarius, the star card right out of the bat, then the Wheel of Fortune, then the Emperor, then the Pope, and the Lovers, the Lovers card, which is also a Gemini card. So I'm not at all surprised. So give me 1 second. Let's organize this, and then we'll get on with the reading. So for John Paul Miller, it's a number 4, and like I said, the home, the family, that sort of stuff, emotions, etc. And for her, Suzanne, we have the first house, 8th house, and 10th house. So the first house is about herself, 8th house is about the secrets, etc. And 10th house is reputation, morals, and among other things. And she's an Aquarius, so I did get the Aquarius card over here. I have got the Gemini card. I've got Capricorn. Oh my God. Okay, this is crazy, y'all. So I will tell you though, during this Scorpio season, right, there is going to be a lot of help, a lot of hidden resources, not hidden resources, hidden help that's going to come to light in terms of exposing the real truth, or exposing truth or evidence of what really happened to Micah Miller. So there is this month, particularly this Scorpio season, is going to be, and we are today is just November 4th, so until November 22nd is Scorpio season. Something significant is going to pop up with regards to this case. It's going to kind of break open. And then you have Uranus here. So Uranus, as we know, right, rules Aquarius, and it talks about sudden changes and shocks. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. Now remember I said Suzanne, who is assumed to be John Paul Miller's girlfriend or significant other. This is about John Paul Miller, the pastor whose wife Micah Miller passed. So what I feel that as far as she is concerned, there, and then she's got the Wheel of Fortune over here. So it's going to, I feel like she's going to flip on him. I feel like she's going to be giving up some information. She's going to be changing track. She's going to be doing a quick switcheroo in terms of providing either evidence or information in terms of the individual John Paul Miller. So and which in turn will be crucial to evidence in terms of the case. So and this revelation here is going to be a little shocking, because he's going to be kind of oh shoot, what are you doing? I mean, why are you kind of flipping on me now? Now keep in mind also, Scorpio is ruled by Pluto and Scorpio is ruled by Mars, right? And here I have Pluto here. What are the odds? So that tells me that there's going to be a little bit of a fight, a little bit of a butting of heads between the two of them in their relationship itself. So that could kind of be, I almost feel like they're struggling, not struggling, having altercations between the two of them in terms of, okay, let me rephrase that. I feel like she's saying, I got something on you, and he knows it, and he's saying, I got something on you, and she knows it. That type of a situation. Then we have the Gemini card and the Emperor card. Now Gemini again, right, is duality, and Gemini is ruled by Mercury, and it's the quicksilver communication, that changing tracks, not necessarily being loyal or fixed. It's not being stable, not being loyal, not being fixed. The very quick to drop something, very quick to change tracks. And then we have the Emperor, which is ruled by Aries, right? So in terms of whoever she is being backed by also, or whoever is backing him, like his higher up or whoever is supporting him, there's going to be a quick change over there too. So this guy is going to almost be hit by from different angles in terms of it's okay baby, it's okay, being hit in terms of from different angles. He's going to feel like he is bombarded from different angles, and that's not going to sit very well with him, obviously, because it's people are slowly, his inner circle, they are slowly wanting to move away from him. That's what I feel. There is another male over here who I think he looks up to as his mentor, or somebody who he respects, which surprise surprise, considering how narcissistic he is, that person is also going to kind of switch. Then we have the Pluto, and then 2, which is the High Priestess. So now what is Pluto? Pluto rules Scorpio, talks about regeneration, right? So here I will say that there is a reintroduction of, or reintroduction or re-energizing a particular feminine person who is integral to this whole drama that's going on. So I feel that her case, Micah's case, is going to be reopened, and there's going to be more digging out. But this is also another female. It almost seems like, I'm sorry, boo-boo, I'm sorry. Are you afraid? I feel like he is. So his mindset, it's almost like, it's all these women, they're pulling me down. That's the kind of mindset. Then we have the Lovers card in Capricorn. Here we go again. So the Lovers card is Gemini. It talks about duality. It talks about, at its best, it talks about partnerships and, perfect harmony between, the head and the heart and the soul and, mind, body and spirit kind of. But at its negative, it's duality at its very best, right? And duality is not necessary. See, duality is one thing, flexibility is one thing, okay? Being mutable, a sign is one thing, and being like kind of duality in a negative connotation would mean somebody who is, two-faced, somebody who is not loyal, who does not particularly subscribe to who's out to look out for themselves. And then you have Capricorn. Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. So here, what I'm saying is this cardinal commitment, this energy, this commitment to a particular thought process, okay? And when we talk about Capricorn, we also talk about the earth elements, right? Which is commerce, which is, food, wine, and drink, which is structure, because it's ruled by Saturn, could also mean some government offices, agencies. There is going to be a shift there. So it is not surprising to me that the FBI have gotten involved, because this also tells me that it's not just one agency that's going to go after him. There are multiple agencies that are going to go after him, which is case in point. Okay, so that's that. Then let me take this deck. Give me 1 second here, if I can even open this. There we go. This is another deck that I really like. I'm sorry, are you uncomfortable here? Well, that's a awfully small spot for a big old Saint Bernard to be hiding. Huh? I'm sorry. Do you want to get up? Are you stuck? Oh, I can't help you, baby, right now. I can't help you, baby. You have to move. Okay, lay down. The Queen of Pentacles, then the Princess of Swords, interesting, then Ten of Swords, then Eight of Pentacles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay, 3, 4, and then we have the Nine of Cups, and behind that we have the Nine of Wands. Interesting. So let us do that. All right, here we go. Then we have the Queen of Wands. Wow, a lot of people here popping up. Interesting. Then the Queen of Swords. Then we have the Ace of Cups, followed by the Hangman. Oh, interesting, interesting. A lot of people showing up in this case. So clear. Okay, I'm going to go so far as to say, again, let me preface this by saying this is for entertainment purposes only. These are my observations and my opinions, and allegedly do your own research, do your own due diligence, form your own conclusions. I do believe that there is some information going to pop up about another case, another individual who has, y'all, I'm so terribly sorry. Please excuse me for a second, because he's kind of stuck here and I think he wants to back out. It's a tight space and I think he needs to get out. Buddy, do you want to go outside? Go, come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. No? Okay. So stop squirming. So I feel like there is another individual, another case, another female who's unfortunately was also caught up in a similar situation as Micah with this guy. Allegedly is entertainment. This video is for entertainment purposes. These are my observations and my opinions. Do your own research, do your own due diligence, and form your own conclusions. So my question is that some kind of a trend? Is that something that's could be one of the reasons why the FBI have gotten involved? Because here we go, we got a lot of people here. We have Queen of Discs, which is the Queen of Coins, Princess of Swords. Then we have Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords. That's all feminine energy, right? Because otherwise I would have got the King, or I would have got the Page, or I would have got the the Knight. Of course, Knights and Pages could also be indicative of the age of the people, but this particular deck has the princes and the princesses, so I'm going to go with female. Let's do this. It's a matter of time, y'all. This guy, it's a matter of time. Look, I should. This is a reading. I should be done with this. A maternal figure, or somebody who would be considered to be a maternal figure, but a slightly mature person, adult, who is also probably in the government agency. This individual is the one who's going to take this case to the next level and bring justice to Micah Miller. Then with the Princess of Swords, it's a matter of time over here. All that chatter, all that, all that talk about how emotionally devastating it was and this, that and the other in terms of this case, in terms of what happened to Micah, I feel there's a lot more chatter about similar situations about another female, and I feel that is something that's going to come to light because I feel like a similar thing has occurred there too. So it's a matter of time. The clock is ticking. Then we have the Ten of Swords. I said this once before in the reading I did for him. I'm saying it again. I wouldn't be surprised if he decides to kind of remove himself from this physical realm, because he wants to be free of Ten of Swords, of the burden he's carrying. And the burden is, of course, it's his own doing, right? But the thing with him is, he's going to, okay, before I get there, so he created this, so he is responsible for his own ruin. But of course he doesn't see it that way. He's like, all these women are the ones who, he's obviously going to shift the blame to the females who are associated with him and who have unfortunately lost their lives. Yes, I said plural. So he wants to be free of this, and he is working very prudently. Why did I say prudently? He is working to make necessary amends in terms of, I almost feel like he's continuing to, are you stuck, Bernie? Bernie, I tell you are just, come on, let's go outside. Y'all, I apologize. Let me try and get him out of this mess. Come on, let's go. Up, back up. Y'all, sorry, okay? Back up, baby. Go back. I know it's difficult. Come on. Can you do it? Come on. Mark? Honey, can you open the door? He's stuck. I'm stuck. It's okay. I'm not mad at you. It's okay. I know you're old. And hold on, baby. I'm sorry, y'all. Give me 1 second. Honey. He's stuck. Go, Bunny. Go. He sat right here and he couldn't even get up and move out. Go. Thanks, babe. Yes, please. Thank you. Y'all, I'm so sorry about that. Like, he's stuck right in this little space and he's a big dog, so this is the first time he's actually left while I do a reading. He's usually sitting right here until I finish it. So I feel like as much as he wants to check out like the burden is getting too much for him and he wants to kind of just stop and be free of it. So he is working towards that. He is working towards, what is it that I can do to be free of this burden and this ruin and this thing that he brought upon himself. But the thing is, as much as he's trying to work towards finding a solution to the problem he created himself, I almost feel like somebody is blocking that. Somebody is like, no, buddy, not so soon. You're not going to be able to kind of, run away so easily and wash your hands off all this and whatever. So, and then you have the Nine of Cups. Yes, the Nine of Cups does signify emotional fulfillment almost, right? But whoever he is relying on, whoever he is calling or he's relying on as his significant other at this moment, that person is kind of creating a emotional as well as physical barrier regardless of what's going on. Like, remember earlier I said, she says, I got something on you, and he knows it, and he goes, I got something on you, and she knows it. In spite of that, I believe she, his main squeeze now, allegedly, is providing some sort of emotional as well as physical barriers around him. What do I mean? Almost being protective around him, because there's a vested interest for her also. Okay? Hi Sherilyn. Hi Debbie. Hi Addicted to the Art of Crime, Queen Nubian Universe, Donna O, Sir Denise, Melvin. I haven't seen Melvin in a while. Just now I'm saying hello to all of you all. I'm sorry. Okay, so, but with the fact that, so trying to offer emotional support, and also I feel he is emotionally imbalanced at the moment. Okay, so I wouldn't be surprised if he is, and we don't know, he could be under medication, he could be under, watch, he could be something like that. But with the fact that, physically also he's trying to be, I almost feel like he's being handled like with kid gloves, and that's what pisses me off, because this guy is a flippin' psycho. So why are these energies, these individuals, her, couple of other individuals also, almost handling him with kid gloves, like being so careful about him? I wonder whether he could be instrumental in bringing down a whole bunch of people, right? Because I do believe that, again, allegedly, this is for entertainment purposes only. Do your own research, do your own due diligence, form your own conclusions, and these are just my opinions, that this could be a big criminal ring, like a whole bunch of people, right? And then you have the Queen of Wands over here. And here the Queen of Wands, yes, it could be with people showing up, having the confidence and the ability to take action to move forward. This energy, I feel, is working for Micah and another female. I feel there's another individual who has unfortunately passed. Then you have the Queen of Swords. The web is woven, okay, it's a spider weaving its web and fixing to get the information, evidence that will literally put him away, incriminating evidence, and also prove and link him to somebody else, or who is unfortunately not with us, not just Micah, but somebody else. Then you have the Ace of Cups over here, followed by the Hangman. Very interesting. The Ace of Cups over here is telling me, unfortunately, because of his mental state, his emotional state at the moment, it's devoid of emotions. It's devoid of, he could be depressed, he could be in a situation where they're saying, oh, he's going to self-harm, whatever. But devoid as in, he's very smart first and foremost, very good at pitching, at portraying emotional imbalance, lack of emotions, almost like when you see in movies or whatever, some people who have like their blank, right? He's very good at doing that and hiding behind those different personalities type of things that he portrays. He's very good at manipulating that way, his emotions and others. Then you have the Hangman. Now, the Hangman is very interesting over here. Yes, the Hangman talks about Neptune. It says, being in a state of limbo, unable to take action, or being in a situation where you cannot take action simply because you're restricted. The loyalty of people who are in his church or his inner circle or let me rephrase that, his loyal people, the people who are loyal to him, they're also being scrutinized. Okay? And because of that, there is a little bit of a limbo in this case, a little bit of a wait, we got to look at all these other things before we decide type of a situation, before they move forward. And I can tell you that for a fact, there are other people who are going to go down with him. Carla says hello. Scarling Wolf, hello. There are other people who are going to go down with him. Whoop. Oh man, come on. Hang on 1 second. How did I? There. And then we have the Princess of Wands in the reverse. The Moon card. The Four of Swords. Yeah. Prince of Wands. Yeah, this guy is done for. Ace of Swords. There is going to be so much of clarity in terms of what's going on with this. This is a big mess, y'all. This is a big mess. So remember, I left off at those who are loyal to him are also going to be scrutinized. So they are going to kind of put him, like his situation is going to be put on hold for a little bit. You have the Princess of Swords in, Princess of Wands in reverse. So any new action that they're going to take is going to stall for a little bit, okay? And then you have the Moon card, because there is so much more to this case that has not come to light, okay? And then you have the Four of Swords. Once that information comes to light, and it could all happen right now, I'm not talking about great timelines, it could happen within a day, within a week, within a month, within whatever, right? Once all this clarity, all this stuff comes to light, because things are purposefully being hidden, not only just from the authorities, and they will dig it up, we know that, but it's been hidden from the public as well. Four of Swords pops up, and then there is a attempt to make truce, or what do they call, bargaining, right? So that could be the law, the prosecutors, whatever, bargaining, or what, with whoever his loyal people they are scrutinizing, like give us some information for a reduced sentence. I don't know how they do that. I don't know the legalities, the names of those terms. And we will cut you some slack. And that's going to be the complete ending and undoing of this fool. Then we have the Prince of Wands, followed by the Ace of Swords. That's when they're going to take action, and literally, like, once all that evidence comes in, once all those people come in and say, hey, by the way, this, I know this, I'm giving up this information, I can tell you this happened, that happened, and all that. That's when actual action is going to be taken in terms of it's like they go hunting and they find him and they leash him and they bring him back. And that's when justice is going to be served. So that's what I say. Right? Now we will take a look at this, his main squeeze also, exclusively. Take a look at her and see what pops up for her. Let me just put away all these cards so that I can reshuffle and redraw the cards. I almost feel like Micah she's working from the grave to get this guy, man. That's what I feel. And she's not going to let him go. She's not. Okay. She's not going to let him go. If he thinks he's going to get away with it, no, one way or the other, he's going to be done for. So, allegedly, his main squeeze is Suzanne Skinner. She was born on January 30th, 1975. She's an Aquarius. She's something else. We have water. you know, followed by Libra, followed by Venus. I'm just going to take 3 for her. So 30, wait, 24, 30, 40, 47, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11th house, 11th house, like-minded people, yeah. A desperate attempt to find some sort of a balance, some sort of a safe spot between emotions and this one is a very lustful person, I'll tell you that. Again, this is for entertainment purposes only. These are my observations and my opinions, and allegedly do your own research, do your own due diligence, and form your own conclusions. We have the High Priestess, the Moon card, yeah, and the Strength card. This is very smart, very manipulative, very smart, very smart. I mean, she if anybody knows how to manage him, she does. Literally, that's the word I use. If anybody knows how to manage him, she does. The Hangman, the Three of Wands, then we have the Empress, then the Princess of Cups. Oh God, y'all, I almost don't want to do this reading, y'all, because this is kind of not a very nice energy I get from these people. None of them, anybody associated with him, even her, I don't get a good energy. Give me 1 second. See, there's a younger female also. Then we have the Prince of Cups, followed by the Lover's card, followed by the Knight of Discs, that is Knight of Coins, the Magician, and the Six of Cups. Look, here, let me do this. Let me move this over. And that doesn't tell me anything. Get one more for that. Wow. Whoa. Okay. Clarity. Okay. We're getting somewhere, y'all. What does this say? Oh, man. Y'all, I hate to say this, but I feel like unfortunately there are a couple of other people who are also kind of not with us anymore who are linked to this case. It's not just Micah. Are these two married? Because I feel like the Suzanne and this guy are married to each other. The energy I get from these people is like not nice, and neither the energy from her also is not good. She is very good at balancing, managing, controlling him. She emotionally knows how to manipulate him. Very good at that. And she's very strong. She's very strong willed and she's very manipulative, and she is. See, the Libra card in the traditional tarot, in the major arcana, is number 11. And most traditional tarots, and the strength card is number 8. Whereas in this major arcana that I use, you all know I've been using this for forever and a day, the strength card shows up as number 11, which is fine. But throwing that in the mix with this Libra card that's popped up, I feel like she's also, it's like walking a tightrope, I feel. As much as she has benefited from, as much as she has participated, taken part, volunteered, input of her actions, her actions that is part of this whole mess. She has done it very calculatively. Like, she is very calculative. She's very smart that way. And then with the Hangman popping up again over here, which is Neptune, she has taken a situation, a stance of, I'm going to wait and watch how this turns out. I'm going to wait and watch how this turns out, and I know when I'm going to squeal and the timing. She's very smart about that. So she's like, I'm just going to wait and watch. I'm not going to kind of lose my shit right now. I'm going to wait and watch, and at the right time I will take the necessary action that I'm going to take. She has a 3 of Wands, and there is a lot of planning over here, a lot of preparation over here to travel away from, or literally travel from, this particular whole entire situation. So there is a plan being put in place, right? She's planning, knitting needles, planning, knitting a shirt, knitting a scarf, whatever, knitting, right? Creating a particular pattern, a set. When you knit, you make a pattern, right? So it's like creating a story, creating a narrative, planning a narrative that she feels is going to help her. She thinks of herself as the Empress, help her in terms of I don't know if she's pregnant. First, let me say, help her from getting too deeply, too severely accused in this case. Then you have the Princess of Cups, and then the 4 of Wands, which is completions. So here again, I very, very strongly feel over here that there is y'all. I guarantee Michael Miller is not the only one that has passed. I don't think so, based on what I'm seeing again, allegedly. So we have the Princess of Cups over here. So over here, well, the younger energy, the younger emotional energy, so her doing whatever she did to get into good books, get into his world, connect with him, get into a relationship with him, she felt that it was almost creating a younger self, a more youthful, new emotions, youthful approach to emotions, almost like re-energized, like she feels like love is all new again, that type of a thing. And 4 of Wands over here tells me that finally she feels, I think for her it was a stability, but also the fact that she was able to get that stability from being in a relationship with him, the fiscal aspect, okay? But here you have Mars popping up here in this so volatility. So she knew from the very beginning that if all went well, she would be set for life. And then you have the Prince of Cups here. I don't want to say it, y'all. I do believe that having relations with multiple people is not a taboo for these said individuals, allegedly. Lots has been promised to a lot of people, let's just put it that way. And then you have the Lovers card over here with the cross showing up. So that tells me I wouldn't be surprised if she and him are Suzanne, whatever her name is, Suzanne Skinner and John Paul Miller. I wouldn't be surprised if they're married. Again, it's good for them if they are or not. It doesn't matter to us, allegedly. So I wouldn't be surprised. Then you have the Knight of Discs over here. So here's another aspect to this. The key is being turned in the lock. Okay? So the mailman is coming to deliver some news, and the news is not necessarily the best news, but the mailman is taking his time to come. And you know it's just a matter of time when that news approaches and the letter is dropped in your mailbox. But this is also this news, this information that's going to be delivered soon, and the action that is going to accompany that is not just news being delivered, it's an action that's going to be taken while delivering the news. It's pretty much going to rattle her and rattle everything that she has known to be and she thought was going to be stability for her, yada yada. And that's absolutely going to screw up, mess up with her stability that she was hoping she would get via this alliance. And then you have the Magnus and Six of Cups, which is pleasure. There is definitely an individual who is much higher ranking than John Miller and all these people. I feel like he is the one who's behind the scenes manipulating all this. So, which is again communication, right? The magician, communication, knows how to communicate, knows how to create environments and situations and communicate in such a way that everybody falls into the dragnet, right? Knows how to convince. But I wouldn't be surprised if this is somebody else. It could be somebody who John Paul who looks up to as well, and it could be him too, because he is a pastor, right? And he feels he can create magic. But I feel this is a slightly older, maybe 60s plus energy. I don't think, how old is he? He was born in 79, so that makes him what, 40 something years old? I believe this is somebody who's definitely above 65. So could be an older pastor, a senior, or somebody, his father, somebody, but also in the same field as being a pastor. And then you have the Six of Cups. I almost feel like she wants to go back to a time where she felt very comfortable and felt, now in hindsight she realizes, that's when I was at my freest, that's when I was at my most comfortable. I want to be able to go back to that. But she's so caught up in this whole situation, I don't think she will. Is she going to have like some sort of a lawsuit filed against her? I can only say she's going to be caught in the dragnet. That's it. So that's what I'm saying. But it's a matter of time, y'all. It's just a matter of time when all this shites is going to go down. This chick is very, very smart. She is very manipulative. She knows how to deal with things. There was this whole thing about how her husband apparently fell in the pool and died, and they said said that it was accidental. They're going to bring all that up. All that's going to come up for review. So she's up doo-doo creek, Yes, Debbie, to answer your question. Could be his father. Yes, I feel like he's older. Yeah. All right, let's see. I'm going to put away this deck. Oh, and then we'll take out another deck. Bear with me, y'all. Alright, come on. Okay. I'll do this guy now. Yes, she was. Allegedly. Let's just do that. Right? My opinions, my observations. So do your own due diligence and form your own conclusions. Oh, this thing is so... Ay, ay, ay. So, okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's do this. I am seeing absolute complete disintegration of John Paul Miller. He is going to be in a situation where he is literally going to be hiding from, kicked out, disowned, distanced, very, very petulant in spite of the fact that his situation is not good. If somebody were to ask him, hey, give up some information, he will give you a lesser sentence, he's going to be like, no, I'm not. And unfortunately, that's going to cause the demise of any opportunity he might have to redeem himself. And then you have the Knave of Swords pop up here. There's going to be a lot of chatter, a lot of people are going to come forward, and there's total betrayal. He's going to be completely betrayed. But he betrayed somebody too, so actually a lot of people. So if you reap what you sow. Any questions? Yeah, Melvin, I see in the cards, I do believe that they're married. The cards, that's what they showed me. So Delvin says, were they involved with each other? Yes, absolutely. Hi, Julie Petty. Good to see you. Absolutely, they were involved. Y'all, just since we are here, and I'll tell you, in all honesty, I don't like that energy here. I really don't like. If y'all have any particular questions about this case, you ask me. Otherwise, I'll move on to doing something else. Any questions? Good question, Debbie. I gotta be careful when I answer that question, simply because I don't want anybody going after me. Like I said, this is for entertainment purposes only. These are allegedly my observations and my opinions. Do your own research, do your own due diligence, and form your own conclusions. I will say this though to answer your question. Very unfortunate. Look, that was not an accident. That was not an accident in any way, shape, or form. It wasn't an accident. And the sad thing is, he knew that he was very cognizant of what they were doing to him even when he took his last breath. Like, he knew that he was being removed. I'm going to say that for the longest time, he had a feeling that something was being planned, and he actually, I don't know whether he owned guns or whatever, but he, I feel, was in some way, shape, or form protecting himself because he felt that there was somebody who was spying on him. So he would sleep with some sort of a weapon beside him. Very sad, very sad. And I'm going to also say that there is somebody who did not participate in this but witnessed this incident. So it's a question of finding that individual. So that's that. Any questions regarding this case? What is this? Whatever that is. In 1 second, I don't even know what that is. Let's get out of that. Okay. Okay, any other questions regarding well, one card popped out. Judgment, yeah. There is going to be absolute, see, everything is now put out in the open. So everything is going to be kind of literally thrown out there in the open, and there is a rainbow at the, there is a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. So absolutely, I do believe that justice is going to be served. And here's the thing, whatever is being hidden and hidden so well, it's all going to come out in the open. And once all that is out, it's like, okay, laying it all bare. So there you go. I'm being told to take something here. No. There is currently a lot of back and forth going on between the legal teams. It's almost like playing racquetball. So either the legal teams, either the different departments of the justice system, they're going for it. They're going to be sharpshooters, in the sense they're going to be aiming for a particular goal, and they'll accomplish it. Okay. Any other questions? Okay. So if we have no other questions regarding this particular case, how about we just shoot the breeze, as they say, right? Shoot the breeze. Did you all hear in the news today that oh my God, Quincy Jones passed? He was 90 or 91 or something. So he passed. Okay. All right. So, any specific questions with regards to this case? Nobody has any questions? Okay. Any other particular case you'll have questions about? Oh, it's getting hot in here. Yeah, it's I also got to be a little bit careful, y'all, because the energy here is not, these people are like been doing these criminal activities for a long time. It's not just like yesterday or day before that they started. It's almost like habitual. So that's the part that gets me, because how are they able to get away with all these shenanigans for so long, right? So, and that's the thing with these criminals. They get away, they get away, they get away, they get bolder and bolder, um, because nobody is stopping them. They're not being questioned. They get away, and then they kind of, that emboldens them. So, was there some quiet religious situation? Yes. Are you doing? Yes, I am doing private readings. Absolutely. So in the description box you will find my website address. You can go and see the different kind of readings I do, and the how much I charge, etc. And then you can fix the time. But just so you know, just because you book the time doesn't mean you're going to get that time, because like I said, I have a job too. But I will definitely kind of, if I'm free, I'll be like, okay, it's done, and then the moment I see confirmation of the payment, I'll send you a Zoom link and we do it. If I cannot do that particular time, then I'll give you options and say, hey, tell me, pick one of these. Sometimes I won't be able to see I don't read the email immediately, so please just give at least 24 hours. Same day readings and all that I don't do, because my schedule is the Liz Baraza case, almost like Lori Vallow. Yeah, let's see, who is this Liz Baraza? I don't know. Liz I don't know who that is. Never heard of it. Oh, the lady who is she the one who was setting up for a is there for you? Oh, thank you, Sherlyn. Okay. Oh, absolutely, my pleasure. Yeah, sometimes Melvin. It's the weirdest thing. Like it's not just me. I'm sure all psychics and mediums, we get that energy around us, and sometimes, unfortunately, the energy seeps into our aura. But sometimes you get this weird feeling that this is just nastiness you want to stay away from, and that's when I'm like, how shall I explain? You have criminals, you have deviants, and some people are they're just like, just a different level of nasty. I can't even explain how. And I'm like, yeah, I don't want. But so, okay, I don't know anything about this Liz Baraza lady. Let me just I don't have her date of birth or anything, so let's not worry about that. Or unless, how do you spell her name? Elizabeth? Liz, I assume. Samantha, is that her name? Elizabeth? Spell out her full name for me, please. She said Barraza. I think it's Elizabeth, right? I assume. Okay. Elizabeth Baraza. Okay. Give me 1 second. Let's go back here. Elizabeth. Baraza. Z. Elizabeth Baraza. Okay, got it. If you have a date of birth, put it over there. Otherwise, that's okay. Ooh, okay. Our birthday is June 26, 19... Do you have the day she died? That would help. 89, January 26. Oh, it's that long? Oh, she passed that long ago. Hi, Rachel. Samantha, I had no idea. So she died on January 26, 2019. Really? Man, 5 years ago? Wow. Hang on one second. So date of birth June 26, 1989. And then, oh, January 26th. Oh, man. Oh. Hang on one second. Let me do this, okay? 6. 6 plus 8. 14. 24. 24. Let me try that again. 6 plus 8, 14. That's 5. 6, 6. 14, that's 5. 5. Any which way you. 9, 10, 11, 12. Let me make sure. Plus 10 plus 3. Give me 1 second, okay? Thank you. Okay, let's try this. I should split or at least put in the time, like the different cases so people can find it. June 26th. So she's a Cancer. Ever since Bernie's kind of gotten a little bit, weaker and older, he's kind of gone down really fast these past few months. He needs to have me around. He won't go pee without me being there. He won't go party without me being there. And Mark, when I travel, Mark is his primary caregiver. Of course, I'm not traveling now. I had some international travels planned on October. When was I supposed to leave? Sometime in October 5th or something I was supposed to leave. And then the previous evening we had a little bit of a situation with him, and I was like, I'll rush him to the ER and all that, and I canceled my trip. I was like, I'm not leaving him at this time. So I don't mind. I mean, he's given so much to me, so I'm not complaining, but it gets a little bit taxing, where he won't eat if I'm not standing beside him. It's almost like he's become extra needy. Literally, he won't eat if I'm not standing. Y'all, this is crazy. And the other day, Mark was laughing at me. He's like, you're nuts. I make chicken and rice and all that for him, right? And kind of hide his medicine in that, and meatballs I get from Costco, and I put the thing in that to give it to him and all that stuff. So I literally have to feed him with my hand, and he can't stand up for long, so he sits down and I sit down, and then because the bowl moves, right, because I have the bowl at a higher level, because you get those stands for taller dogs, so I sit there and then he won't eat, so I have to feed him with my hand. I'm like, are you serious? But it's sad because I think he is kind of near his end, if you will. I hope not, but it's reality. Let's get back to this lady. Hang on, y'all. Hang on. 3, 4, 5, correct? Very sad, y'all, this case. Very sad. This was an execution, very simply. Okay, let's back it up. So she is a Cancerian, and she died in Aquarius season. So she was born per somebody here, the viewer who's given me her information. I forgot the viewer's name, Samantha. She says that Elizabeth Baraza's date of birth is June 26, 1989, and she died on Jan 26, 2019. She's got 2, 5, and 3. All right, let's look at it. 2, 5, and 3. Let me bring up this other bit of information that I'm going to look at. Come on, open. Is Delvin leaving? Bye, Delvin. Take care. Oh, she's going only for a few minutes. I'm trying to open this page. What is this? Let me see. Oh, good Lord. Okay, let's see. 2, 3, 5, and 11. Two, 3, 5, and 11. Okay. 2, 3. This is not a stranger who has done it. It was execution style. Okay. Has something to do with her ability to earn money, her possessions, her income, her values, her talents, and obviously immediate environment. Okay, so it happened by a home, we can tell that. And this is somebody who also is who lives close to where she lives. So, or who works immediate environment, somebody who's close to her in terms of relations, like family, friends, relations, or lives in the same vicinity, or somebody who she works with. This is somebody who is within her circle, let's put it that way. And there is some sort of a speculation in terms of either, significant other, or I can't say love affair. Again, this is for entertainment purposes only. These are my observations and my opinions. Do your own research, do your own due diligence, and form your own conclusions. And let me just, oh my God, what am I even doing over here? Let me just minimize the screen so I can see you guys' comments. There you go. So I'm going to say, hi Kel, how are you? Kel, the girl velvet. So good to see you. So I feel like there's some sort of a speculation, if you will, that's going on in terms of a talk, either her relationship with somebody or her significant other's relationship with somebody. It doesn't have to be a love affair, it could be, but there's some speculation with regards to that, or even with regards to a child or somebody who would be considered a child. And then we have somebody within a group of friends, a circle, somebody who she socializes with. She absolutely knows what this is about. I'm surprised they're unable to get the person. I'm surprised. So she's a Cancerian. She's got Virgo. Let me see. Virgo is 1, 2, 3, third house. Third house. Okay. And Capricorn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, seventh house. Okay, yeah, this has got something to do with her relationship. There is a lot of push and pull, tug of war, clashing of energies, clashing of egos, clashing of power between her and somebody, or somebody who's significant with her, to her, that person and some other relationship. A lot of fighting, a lot of arguments. Like I said, let me rephrase that. So this conflict could be between her and her significant other, or who she would consider her significant other, past, present, or it could be the significant other's issues and dramas with somebody else that has caused this. And then you have the moon card, which is Pisces, and she's a Cancer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9th house. I feel like her father is the one who is fighting for justice. Then we have Aquarius and the Fool card. So how Aquarius is ruled by Saturn and Uranus, and the Fool card is Uranus. So I wonder if there was a situation where it was taking a risk, taking a chance to start off anew, and that is what might have been, no, you can't go new, you can't start afresh type of a situation. But somebody had help. Yeah, it was not just some random person, guy coming there and offering it's like he had help, knew where to go, what to do, what time. So somebody has given him the appropriate information, or he had access to that information. And then we have Taurus, and then we have the Empress. My boy is coming here. Let me open the door for him. Hold on, Bernie. 1 second. Oh my goodness. All right, baby, come in. Come on, lay down. All right. It's okay, baby, lay down. He's all stressed out with the rain and all that stuff. So I'm going to say that 3, again, immediate environment, right? And Taurus, so she's a Cancerian. So 12th and 11th house. Why? And Taurus is ruled by Venus. Why do I feel like there is a lady also involved in this situation, y'all? There is another female who's involved in this situation. There is another woman who's involved in this situation. This is for entertainment purposes only. These are allegedly my observations and my opinions. Do your own research, do your own due diligence, and form your own conclusions. I feel like there's another female involved, and another child or a pregnancy or some weird stuff going on over there. Sharon, I was going to say that this lady, Micah was also executed. Micah did not commit suicide. I feel Elizabeth Baraza, it's an execution, absolutely. Oh no, y'all, this is a slam dunk situation. Hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4. Golly. 5, moon card pops up exactly in line with that. Okay. Let's bring this guy over here. Two. Hang on. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So I have, I'll show you. W as in William, T as in Thomas, the number 8, 7, 7, 1, and Gemini, duality. So give me 1 second. We got, what do we have? W, T, then 8, 7, 7, 1. So 8, 7, 7, 1. So G, P. Okay, hang on everybody. So WT, W and T is what? So that's 10, 14, 24, 25, 33. Look, it is somebody in her immediate environment who is responsible for this. I'm just going to say that. So W, T, 8771. And that would be, let me just do that. Let me, WT 8771, and then there's one more sequence I'm going to put out here. It's going to be WT HQZ HQZ GPY GPY AJS, and I'm feeling dizzy. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we leave that there and then we'll get on with this. It is somebody in her immediate environment, so very definitely that it's like a known, like everybody know, yeah, I know who it is, but they're unable to come out in the open and say it. It has something to do with relationship. Man, come on. Okay. Okay, so I don't know what this lady's work was. I don't know what her, oh, hello, come back here. Okay, let's start from scratch. So it has something to do with a particular intimate relationship, okay? So either somebody wanted to break free or somebody broke free and wasn't happy about it. And that could have actually started, or there was a relationship pending or being stalled. Again, so relationships could be platonic or non-platonic, but since I have the Two of Cups partnerships, it could be platonic or not even, was on hold, and it was assumed that she was an obstruction, and that is what caused the whole tower incident, because they were concerned that she could topple over that particular relationship, that partnership, that bondage. Again, like I said, it could be intimate, it could be that partnership, it could be business as well. And then here's the thing, you have the key over there. I do believe she knew of it. She knew what was going on in there. Then you have the Three of Cups, and I feel like with the Three of Cups, the Capricorn and the Strength card here, there was some sort of a interaction. I don't want to call it an altercation, but I want to say an interaction that didn't necessarily go well. It wasn't a full-on altercation. It was an interaction that had that simmering underlying negative energy to it, anger to it, at some sort of a celebration. Okay, and then it was like, oh, you know what, I get it now. There's clarity, because now I know. I don't know whether she used to journal. I feel like she used to journal. And I feel like in her journal she would write, or she kept notes of something, or journal where everything was very clear. Like with clarity she would note things. So I don't know what her job was, but it seems to me that she made note of something, or she had notes of something, or she used to journal, very simply that. Then you have the Six of Pentacles and the Moon card. So here what I'm being told is, again, you have lot of give and take, lot of, so I want to say, I don't know whether she was married or not, but I want to say, like, it almost seems like a trade-off, right? Financial trade, like I'll give you this and you give me that, kind of a exchange or settlement or understanding. But see, unfortunately, there was a little bit of fights, there was a little bit of arguments, but this is all underhand business. All underhand business. And again, I see that heart element come in. So somebody who had some particular passion, and maybe the fact that she was getting some compensation or some money from somebody, that offended somebody else, or something weird. I can't even say it was alimony, y'all, because I don't know what a marital status is. Could have been. And then moving on, we have the Queen of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. So this was planned, very clearly planned. There was help in planning, and the plan was eliminating her would provide an opportunity for somebody to be free of this thing, this black cloud. And they continued to work on it. They worked on the plan for a little bit. It wasn't an impulse thing like, oh, I'm just going to go and off somebody. They worked on this. And I will tell you that this person is, so let's back up to the Queen of Swords. So that is somebody who is very sharp in terms of their communication, who can be a little biased in the way they communicate, like a little bit bitchy even, but the same person has a good singing voice. I have no idea what that is. And that is what would keep people under her control. And then you have somebody here who's a male, who is an artist in terms of either painting or sculpting, or somebody who works with his hands, a mechanic or that type of a thing. This is getting to another level. I don't know. Okay. Moving on. I'm getting such a bad headache right now. We have the Strength card, and then we have the Queen of Pentacles. So here we go. The Strength card, it's almost, we have it with the Taurus and the Empress. I almost feel like it was her questioning somebody's ability to do something that could have pissed off somebody, that her questioning somebody's ability to do something, or her just questioning somebody's character or strength or whatever, could have gone and reached that person's ears, and that might have pissed them off. And that was like, oh, you're questioning me? I'm going to show you. Oh, wait. What the hell? Sorry, y'all. I thought I had... there should be no bugs here, but I was like, some creepy stuff. Excuse me. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, this is telling me very clearly that somebody involved is either into all that, presenting herself very well, or beauty, or this or that, or whatever. And also I feel like something to do with the airlines, either working for an airline, or travels a lot, or is a stewardess. There you go. But my main question is going to be, are they going to find whoever it is who did this? I feel it's just a matter of time. Hang on one second. Let me put away these cards. Yes, everybody. Hi, Laurie Shortlegs. I always forget to say that, give me a thumbs up and do this and do that. I just forget, y'all. And I probably shouldn't. Help me spread the word about this channel, and give me a thumbs up, leave your comments. And I have to say, I appreciate every one of you being here and put up with the fact that I always seem to... It's getting old, right? These technical issues, I swear, it's just getting old. And I've had the camera for too long now, where I can't take it back and say, oh, you know what, give me my money back. I really like the camera. Otherwise, when I record on it and all that, it really is, it's a beautiful camera. So I gotta show y'all. Let me just show y'all. It's an expensive setup, y'all. But let me see if I can just show this. And you can see Bernie laying down. This is my camera. You see Bernie right here. This is the Sony camera. It's a A7S3. I spent some good money on it, and I'm like, thank you, Rachel. Oh, really? Big bugs? Oh gosh. No, I have the window open, but the mosquito mesh or whatever is there. It's closed. But when you open and close the door, I'm sure something comes in. So, okay, let me see if this case is... I feel it's a matter of time. Knight of Pentacles, the stars. Somebody has to come. Somebody who has information, they need to step forward. If they step forward, it'll happen. But see... that person, okay, whoever has information, if they step forward, this case will be solved. That person has been threatened of dire consequences if they speak. So, I don't know. Yeah, same card again. Same cards again. Okay, so the person who has the information can come forward, but that individual has been threatened, and that individual has also been paid off. There you go. Oh, excuse me. Thank you, Rachel. So, Samantha, oh, she was married? Oh, I didn't know. Samantha, any other questions you have about her? If y'all are, I'll keep going for as long as y'all want to. Y'all, I have to share something on a side note here. Of course, I'll wait. If y'all have any questions, let me know. I do cook a lot. I love cooking. I love baking. And I have to say I'm pretty good at it too. I'm not being like arrogant here. I mean, I am a good cook and a good baker. But I feel like sometimes when you bake bread, there's so many recipes out there. Sometimes it just doesn't turn out right. A couple of times when I have when I used to be in California, I used to get this bread flour from a particular mill. There was a small family-owned business, and they would make all of this. And they were bakers, and they would sell bread. But then I got to know those people very well. We met and whatever. Anyway, and that lady, she would say, if you want, I'll just give you some of the bread flour, and you can go make it yourself. So I started buying it from them, and it used to be awesome, really awesome. And I'd tell her I want more protein, or I want like mix it with almond flour or whatever. She'd do all of that, right? So artisan bread particularly, I've been struggling with finding a right recipe for it, and I finally found one, y'all. I tweaked it a little bit and I made it today. I am so flippin' excited about it. That it turned out so well. I mean, it was just awesome. I was so excited. So I just wanted to share that. I don't know why it was. I mean, mind you, I do bake breads often, and dinner rolls, and they make that thing. I don't know how many of y'all like going to Texas Roadhouse, but they make those East rolls. Oh my God, those things are to die for. I bake them at home too. They turn out well. But artisan bread, I kind of got stuck. I wasn't able to make a good loaf. I wasn't happy with it until I figured this out, and I was like, man, this is the bomb.com. So this is how it turned out. So I did it in the Dutch oven thingy. I was so excited, and you know how when you like kind of take it out of the oven and you kind of knock on it type of, it tastes, it sounds hollow, and that's a sign that it's done well. Oh, I was so excited. I was so stoked. It's little things like that making me so happy, but yeah, I just wanted to share that. So anyhow, back to this, back to tarot. Any questions? How many of us do we have over here? Only 22? Okay, so we have Debbie, we have Rachel, Samantha, then we have Laurie, then we have Sherilyn, then we have Kel. Okay, Scowling Wolf. Okay, I'll just do this randomly because I know I used to do it in the past and I stopped. So how about I give you all a chance to, let me first take out the cards and get ready. Oh, come on, man. Oh, man. Why does this have to happen? Give me my cards. There we go. Okay, there we go. Oh, I technically didn't even need those cards. All right, let's do this, y'all. All right, I will ask, okay, each of you, but I will do a personal reading, but just one question. Don't ask me complicated stuff because I don't have the time to get to everybody. I can do a Sebastian Rogers, Crystal Lee, but just to say thank you to all of y'all, I will do a quick one question. Anybody has any questions? A personal question. Make it short. I will not expand. I will just draw a couple cards and I will say it. I'll shut this down in 10 minutes. Nobody wants to ask a personal question? Oh, I don't know why they do that though. No personal questions? Meaning like nobody wants to ask me a personal question for yourselves? I'll do a quick reading just to say thank you, and we have a small group today, so I can do that. All right. Okay, go Rachel. Go. Okay, hang on. Does the family I work for appreciate me? Rachel has one. Okay. Does the family I work for? I'm going to go with Sherilyn because she gave me a question. You've got to be Sherilyn. Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely, Sherilyn. They do. Six of Cups. There is a lot of give and take, emotional exchange. Both sides are happy. Okay. So wait. Easy. Give me 1 second. So the next one was Rachel Carter. Rachel, and then Crystal Lee. Okay, Rachel. Hang on. Let me focus on Rachel Carter. Rachel 1 2 3 4 5 6. Unfortunately it's like not anytime soon. It's like emotionally there's a little bit of a distance over there as well, but not anytime soon, unfortunately. Sorry. So let me go back to Crystal Lee. Now everybody who was silently watching are here. Okay, Crystal, that's great. Will our money situation improve? Hang on, Crystal Lee. Hang on. Crystal Lee. Swift changes are coming, but this has also got to do with work and taking action. Crystal, to answer your question, yes, in a positive way, change is coming, but it's going to be a fleeting opportunity, and you all have to be ready, set, go, and grab that opportunity and go for it. Okay, so I answered that. Night Nurse says, will my son be okay? Will my son be okay? Night Nurse. Wait. Night Nurse? Okay, y'all, I said it's going to be quick. Is this somebody who is having some sort of a illness? Don't give me a lot of details. Night Nurse, I'm waiting for Night Nurse to answer. Hold on, y'all. Night Nurse, where did she go? Will my son be okay? Okay, so there is a little bit of a struggle in terms, thank you for answering that question. There is a little bit of a struggle, push and pull in terms of fighting for something, but there is also a great need to be emotionally strong and take the necessary action to be able to go through, but then take the necessary action. Okay, so let me rephrase. There's a bit of push and pull with regards to health over here. You need to take action. You need to protect, you as in the person who I'm reading for needs to protect against some sort of there's a bit of a fight over there, but that individual also needs to be emotionally slightly detached to be able to find the right way and the right path to be cured. So they are continuously looking for something. Okay, that was a quick one. All right, hope that helped. Then thank you. Then we go, would it be the best choice to move my little family to Indiana? Sarah Bear. Hang on 1 second, y'all. Sarah Bear. Crystal, I answered your question. Sarah Bear says, would it be the best choice to move my family to Indiana? Sarah Bear. Move to Indiana. Not at the moment. I hate to say it, but not at the moment, because there's a little bit of conflict, and if you move now, it's going to be almost like a status quo type of situation. So are you really going to be able to improve. If you're moving, you're moving because you want to improve your life, right? It's going to be almost like a trade-off at the same level, but there's also something to do with justice over here. So I don't know whether there's a legality situation involved, and I'm going to say wait for a little bit. I'm going to say no, you need to take a break. Who's the person? Let me say it by you need to wait for a little bit, put it on hold. There's also some justice situation, legal thing going on, and somebody is not keeping good health over there or not. That could be a hindrance. Okay, hang on. Night nurse, I answered your question. Then okay, on TikTok there was a neighbor of someone who took in a homeless mother and a little. Oh yeah, I heard about that. Then a boyfriend came. Yeah. So hang on 1 second, Laurie Shortlegs. Peanut Shell says, will I be able to do this on my own? Wait, Peanut, what was your original question? Give me 1 second, cause Peanut Shell, do this on my own. What is this? Ask me, be specific. Unless you did and I missed it. So will I be able to do this on my own? What is this, regarding your career or what? Or starting something new? Peanut, can you elaborate a little bit, if you want to, that is? Thank you, Night Nurse, for that validation. Peanut, I'm waiting for you to type. Your question is, will I be able to do this money-wise? Oh, there you go. No, because if you do it on your own, you're somehow going to be, that is, okay, so free will, if you choose to go that route by yourself, you could be kind of putting yourself in a slightly restrictive situation. So if there's somebody who's going to help you and somebody is offering to help you, then go for it. Hang on 1 second. But see, here's the thing, you will be given an offer. I'm going to say that if there is an offer, is there some sort of a compensation or a compromise going to be offered to you? I'm going to say, don't say, oh, it's not enough or whatever. Just accept it for now, because right now for you, the most important thing is to be able to have something to move forward. If you sit on your heels and say, nah, that offer is lost. Okay, enough. Moving on. Somebody else. So, okay, nobody else wants to do. Okay, I can answer. Laurie Shortleg, she says on TikTok, I personally don't think that's Summer Wells. I saw the video, full disclosure. One of my subscribers over here sent it to me, and I don't think it is Summer. Let's see that. Oh, you're welcome. No, it isn't. But it's funny, I got the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords and the King of Cups in the middle. But whoever that guy is, he's going to be in a bit of a situation, because he is not a very nice person. And I don't think that is Summer. Ace of Wands. This guy, that guy who was with them, yeah, he's somebody who I am not going to let anywhere near my house. End of story. So, okay. So, I agree. I don't think so either. However, I do think the baby needs saving. Yeah. Very unfortunate. Okay, nobody else has any personal questions. That's fine. I said I'll shut it down in 10 minutes, and I started at 8:25. I have one. Oh, well. Go ahead, Rachel. Go ahead, Rachel. What is your question? Sure. Rachel, I'm waiting for you to type. Okay, Rachel. Anybody else have any other questions? Oh, Rachel says, should I consider moving or living alone? You got the Wheel of Fortune. That's good. Ooh, nice. Nice cards. Hang on, Rachel. Oh, nice. Okay, so what I'm going to say is, so things are constantly changing for you at the moment. There is a lot of movement going on. There is a little bit of feeling extremely burdened, okay? But there's also if right now where you are, you could perfect a situation for you, perfect the environment where you're going to feel completely balanced and safe. But if you feel that, no, I've been here for too long, I want to move, you could. But here's the thing. You have 7 of Pentacles over there. It says that you have to have patience and you have to put in some work. If you're willing to do that, you will be able to find balance and moving on. But on the other hand, because you may feel there's a lot of volatility, a lot of constantly changing stuff where you are at right now, and that could be burdensome for you. Or maybe it's the opposite. Maybe things feel stagnant. But if you make an effort, the place where you're at right now, you could make it comfortable and feel more balanced. But you could move forward also, but there is going to be some effort that you need to put into that. If you're willing to put into that, the effort, then yeah, absolutely, you can move forward and you'll be fine. So a lot of people think about, they want to move, but then they're unsure and they're not sure about, will I be safe, will I be happy, because they're not willing to let go here. It's like 1 foot here and 1 foot there. You have to know, you should know what it entails relocating to somewhere else. And if you know, okay, this is what to be expected and I'm okay with that, then that's the right mindset. Okay. So Peanut Shell is saying good night. Bye, Peanut Shell. Take care. Be happy. Be safe. You'll be fine. Positive attitude. Sheldon says bring your butt to New York. Oh, North Carolina. Okay. There has been a new tip come forward in Sebastian's case that the Proudfoots were in Oregon. Do you think anything will come from that? Good question. Let me ask. All right, y'all. No more personal questions. Time for that is all right. Is all done. So they were in Oregon at the time this happened? Is that what you're saying? Or something else? Thank you. Rachel, just call. Just send me an email. I think I've told you that. Just send me an email and we'll do it. Very interesting cards. I got the Moon, the Tower, and the Lovers card, all major arcanas. And then I got the Emperor, what in the world? And then I got the, what is this? The Six of Swords. So to answer, to answer Crystal Lee, the Crystal Lee says, as a new tip come forward in Sebastian's case that the Proudfoots were in Oregon. Do you think anything will come from that? So no, there's some deception to that. And then followed by the Tower card, which says, there is some disillusion to be expected with regards to the lovers, the couple. And the Emperor card over here tells me that there is some foresight, some planning that was done to pitch this forward. I don't know how they did it. and I almost feel like they are. No, y'all. I'm okay. Crystal, I hate to say this. I'm not buying that they were in Oregon. I feel it's a setup. So if they push that forward, that could lead to some issues. But I feel like even if they did, I don't know when they were in Oregon. That's why the question I asked, where I'm not actually. Let me say, I feel like this effort to move away, distance themselves from the situation, has actually gotten them closer to a bigger bigger situation. It's become a stumbling block. So I think this is all planned, and this, I'm not buying it. I do believe these two are going to be going down. Some very, very pushy, aggressive character over here. I don't know whether it's her husband. So, no, y'all. I hope that answered your question. Oh, she goes, allegedly a few weeks after he went. Yeah, they tried to distance themselves from the situation, but unfortunately, in the effort to distance themselves, they are moving closer to the dragnet. Okay. So, anything else? Shedlin goes, you're the most my pleasure. You guys are awesome. So I remember I used to do all this. I mean, I kind of fell out of sync with my whatever. So I used to do a lot of ask one question type of things on the lives. But anyway, we'll bring it back slowly. So anything else, y'all? No other questions? If y'all have no other questions, we'll shut it down and we'll start again. I swear, when I heard Quincy Jones died, I was like, they better not be saying he died of pneumonia, because that'll be like too much of coincidence. Because think about it, Prince, they said, died of pneumonia. Then those two ladies who are involved in this Diddy situation and Jay-Z, they're all they too died of pneumonia, and somebody else died of pneumonia. It's like, what is this, the trend now? They die of pneumonia. So Crystal Lee says, please drop your email. Crystal, my email and all that information is in the description box always. So please check it out. Any of my videos, any of my lives you'll find all my contact information in there. Thank you so much, though. I appreciate you. Kim Porter, yeah. Hi, Kim. Kimberly Zale. I hope I'm saying that right. I apologize if I'm not. Yeah, Kim Porter, that was terrible. I'm going to just ask. Oh, my pleasure, Kristen. I'm going to ask. Let me put it back. I just want a quick card just about Jennifer Lopez. I think he died yesterday, I think. It was on the news this morning. I think it is Quincy Jones, unless I heard it wrong. And then I'll be like, when did he die? Yesterday, today, let's go. Yeah, November 3rd. 2024, he died at the age of 91. Imagine that. So, J-Lo, I'm just curious to know what's going on with her. Psycho. She needs to get her shit together. She is sitting there being overly emotional and trying to kind of find balance. That was not a good. I'm sorry. I don't mean. Yeah, I shouldn't be laughing because a lot of innocent people were hurt in that whole situation. But she's not innocent. FYI, and I'm a poor actress. So having said that, what I was trying to say is, like, she's so emotionally overwhelmed with the fact that her balance, her life as she knew it, is very much shaken, but she's also reaching out to somebody who she goes to for advice on how to handle the situation. And that's the King of Pentacles. Business. Ooh, an offer is being made. Whoa, chica, an offer is being made. But that's an illusion. The offer which is being made to her, or she making an offer to somebody, because she just wants, she's like, I just want to go back to the way things were, is an illusion. And she ends up getting caught in the clutches of the magician, and it's all about the money. Oh, she is holding on tight. This chick, oh, it's all about power, y'all. She is desperately holding on to whatever it is that she has right now, because she's extremely worried it's all going to be taken away, her success. So I'm going to stop at that. Okay. November 6th. Hey, Sherilyn, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. We have a lot of... Hi, Mary. Mary's caught on late. Actually, the personal questions I have stopped taking because I had it open only for 10 minutes. Otherwise, everybody will keep asking. But this is the last personal question. So, will I be moving? My question is, why do you want to move, Mary? Are you serious about it, or you're just kind of, maybe? See, that's the thing. You want to take action, you want to start off new, but do you really need to? But then there's also a big burden over there, and there's a lot of talk going, yeah, why do I feel like you want to move, you want to take action and move? Because you're feeling very burdened where you're at because of all the talk that's going on around you. You want to take action. Ooh, whoa, okay, so there is some sort of drama over there, I would say. But there's a lot of talk, harsh words exchanged, a lot of talks. You want to take action, you just want to leave right now. It's almost like, what are you going to do if I move? You'll be left with nothing. Like almost wanting to move just to show somebody something. Sorry if that's not what you want to hear, but that's what I see here. So hopefully that helped. But she wants to move. Do you want to move to your mom or to stay with your mom? Move to... I'm a bit confused. Okay, so I would say think about it before you jump. All right, I'm going to stop with the personal readings. But anyway, everybody, I think we're good for today, right? So if any of y'all have any other questions, any other subjects, you know what I want to do, maybe I should go ahead and schedule it right now, because if I don't, to take care of your mom, let me do that. Yeah, are you going to be your mom's primary caregiver? Because I feel there's some legalities there too. See, you better be very, very clear about what you want to do, because look, you may feel very burdened. Okay, let me rephrase that. I don't want you to feel like you've taken on more than you can handle. Not that you can't, I'm just saying. So there's a little bit of introspection that you need to do. Once you do your due diligence in terms of introspection, is yes, I'm going to be committed, because once you make that move, you're going to be limited in certain ways. So make sure you're okay with that. And if you're okay with that, I say go for it. Yeah, but regardless of what I say, Mary, I think you're going to move, because I have the Six of Swords here. So regardless of what Kirtana says, she's already decided that she's moving. So that's just too funny. But and that's okay. So Scarabeo. Let me do that. There. So all right, y'all. So I'm going to stop. Maybe I'll do a live. I'll tell you all right now when I'm going to do another live. I wanted to do it on Wednesday, but I got work. Thursday I got work. The next 3 days I'm going to be really busy at work. So Friday I'll do a live. If you all have any, what happened? If you all have any recommendations, let me know, okay? So thank you, everybody. It is my pleasure as always. Sherilyn, Mary, Pamela, then Rachel. You're welcome, Mary. Let me see, Debbie, then I hear you. Then Kimberly, Crystal. We had a bunch of people earlier. Peanut Shell, Lori, Night Nurse, Wells. So I just want to say thank you, everybody. Richard Allen. Wait, who's Richard Allen? Y'all, I promise you I'm not living under lock, but for a second, Richard Allen. Thank you. Have a great, yeah. I don't know who Richard Allen is. Let me see. I'll write down the name though. Good night, everybody. And oh yeah, Prince Harry. I need to do that. The Delphi murders. Yeah. Okay. Got it. But I don't want to do that. I'd rather do Harry, or I'll do that Karvokian, that guy, that doctor guy. So we'll figure it out. So blessed be to the real family. Take care. Thank you for your patience while I was figuring out. I'm so sick of this technology. Maybe I should just stop everything and go back to square one, like before, when I used to do it on my computer. We're using just the camera on my computer like I'm doing now. So anyway, thank you all. Have a good night. Stay safe and have a wonderful week. Take care. If I can do a video on Wednesday or live, I'll do it. If not, definitely on Friday. All right. Blessed be, everybody. Take care. Bye now.